Is there a two-player? My name is Jared, and this is The Bug Butcher, which is a new game on Steam. It's like $7. I think it's on sale for $6 and some odd cents right now. It is very much like an old Super NES game called, I think it was called Super Buster Brothers in the States, and then it was originally called Super Pang, and they actually say on their Steam page that this is like a modern remake of Super Pang, which I would say Super Pang is a little bit, in concept similar, but definitely different in gameplay. So these are your only options. That's what you're interested in. Volume, all that good stuff. I'm going to use the mouse just to show you what I'm clicking on here, but I am using a controller, which is much easier to use than that. So go in here. It is a co-op game. Devin doesn't have it, so obviously we're not playing that together, but whoops, I don't want to go back there. So we have Panic, which is like this is really the only co-op mode, which is something I'll get into here. There is single player Panic as well, which we can get into at some point. But Arcade, this is the main mission, main game thing, and we'll jump right into it here. So this is your dude, and these are your stats. Now, you don't necessarily level any of these up. Well, you do, but you don't choose to level them up. You do have other things here on the right that you can go through to level up. But as you go, apparently this means something. Oh, actually, I do know what this means. Okay, you are actually leveling this stuff up. I guess I never really actually looked at this, but this is kind of an overview, a summary of your character. You have weapons, and as you can see, you can level them. I have everything maxed out. I've done everything except for achieved all the stars available, which I don't think I'm going to do. But I do like this game a whole lot. I wasn't expecting to like it when I first picked it up. I was really surprised at how much I liked it. It's a really good game to play while listening to something else, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So anyway, these are your different things that you can level up. You have different weapons that you pick up through the course of a game. You have different items that you can use in the middle of a game. And then there are these different perks. There's only 3 that you can unlock, and you can choose to use one of them. I'm using this one called the Bug Shield, which I'll get into in a little bit. So anyway, here we are, easy, medium, hard. I'll just keep it on medium for now. The big difference is, well, I haven't played on easy, so I don't know what that's like. Hard, you can only get hit once, and then it's over. Medium, you can get hit a few times, and easy, who knows. Anyway, let's play here. And so see, I've unlocked everything here. I'm just going to go to level 3 because why not? Let's just do 16, for example. It tells me where I'm at. 61 out of 609. Did I do good in any of these? Am I great? Am I the man? Apparently not. Probably not any of these. I thought one of these I was like really high. You don't care. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to 3. All right, 16. Let's play this. So the way this game is, because it's going to start right up once I get in here. It's a vertical shooter. You are shooting up in the air. That's the little dude. These are little scientists. I don't know. Maybe there's a story. I don't read that crap. But your goal is to move back and forth and shoot up in the air. And obviously where the skulls are, that's where the bad things are coming from. And we shoot the bad things with our gun. So it's a vertical shooter, just like Super Pang was. It's a little bit different. Super Pang wasn't exactly like this. But it was the same idea. So this is kind of like a shoot 'em up, but just you're in this one area, just constantly shooting up. You can't shoot any other direction. You can't jump. I just got to power up there. As you can see, the way I shoot has changed. Bunch of different bugs that we're having to kill. I got this little boost thing, so I can so I can boost back and forth. If I hit the B button or the circle button, depending on what controller you're using, that will... Okay, I died. It's not easy to talk and play this game. Or any games, for that matter. But this is the entire game. It's basically just shooting this, trying to get pickups as you go. Now, if you see at the bottom of the screen there, I have 4 little vials, little blue bottles there. That's my health. Now, when I started out, that means I can get hit 4 times. Oh, there you go, for example. I can get hit 4 times... Okay, these little Game Boy things need to shut up. These scientist things, they're really annoying. So as you can see at the bottom there, I have those 4 different vials. And when I started out, I had a bubble around me. That was one of the extra perks I had. that would help. Like, I could basically take an extra shot than I normally could. I was wearing that shield. Great. Doing great. On the right there, that thing you saw freaking out was a syringe. That was like a power-up that I can use. And other power-ups you'll see... I already lost my shield. Other power-ups you'll see as I'm playing appear on the ground as those little boxes that I can run over and pick up, and it changes my gun, because this is just the standard weapon I have right now. I should have played just an early level to show you all this stuff. Maybe it wouldn't have been as hectic. So here's a power-up. Got a different weapon to fire. I lose the match if they take one of the scientists, so I don't want to do that. I can pick up more hearts, more canisters. I don't know what you want to call them. So, see, okay, that guy killed me in one shot. I don't know. I'm terrible. I get it. Forget this. Let's go back. Let's do a real nice early one. Number 1, let's do 5. Look at that. I'm ranked 30 in the world. So I'm fantastic at this. Now this is just the main arcade mode where you're playing through all these levels. The goal is to obviously complete all these waves, which I hate wave-based games, but I don't know, this is a little bit different. This is a lot of fun. I feel like I'm playing a vertical shooter, like a traditional vertical shooter, but I'm not, in a way. Stop. Okay, so I got that power-up that I just used right now. It's on the right over there. This is the ice power-up. There's like 3 different power-ups, I believe, that you can get. Gosh darn it. I swear I don't do this bad unless I'm talking. Now I totally understand everyone else who plays games while trying to talk, and they do terrible. I always thought they were making excuses, but... Alright. What was I saying? I don't know. I got Bullet Storm going right now. So as you play, you can see another thing down there is a combo. You want to get a higher combo because at the end you get rated so many stars, and getting a combo also helps you get stars overall, I think. But you also get more coins, I believe. And coins you will use to unlock stuff. Now, I haven't even completed the game, but I'm pretty close to the end, and I've already unlocked everything. It's not very hard to unlock stuff. I put a few hours into this game and unlocked everything. So, getting that stuff is neat. Honestly, I don't feel the effects of it from game to game, or from match to match. I don't feel like, oh wow, I just slightly upped the speed, or I slightly changed the way I use rockets, or something like that, and I didn't feel like a huge change, so, I don't know. Maybe it happened so slowly I didn't notice it, but it sure doesn't feel any different. Shoot all these little... Final wave. Obviously, if I get hit by any of their projectiles or they land on me, that's how I lose a little vial of life there. To keep my combo going, I just have to not get hit, or there's a little timer. You can see it's going down. As long as I keep that up, I will keep my combo going. And there you go. Finally, cleared a level. Did fantastic. Whatever. That's alright. That's kind of the whole game. There's really not a lot to show about this game. It's a pretty simple game. You're doing the vertical shooters. There's about 6 levels in each one. Obviously, I have 2 left here. Hard, like I said, the only difference is you are only taking 1 shot. And if you take 1 shot, you die. It's actually really good. It doesn't feel unbalanced to play on hard. It kind of... Like, I've been going back through, after finishing a bunch on medium, I've been going back through and playing on hard because, I don't know, it's a really cool level of challenge. So let's do Panic real quick, just to show you that, to give you an idea of what that is. I don't know if you start with all 5 levels unlocked, because I didn't touch this mode until after I had gotten all the way to the 5th level in arcade mode. So maybe this only unlocks, once you've done them in arcade mode. But this is basically a wave-based mode that in between waves, or in between waves, I think you get to choose to level up. So let's do that. Ready? Yes, go. Come on, go, 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 go. So like I said, this is wave-based, similar to the other one. Of course, the difference is here that so I start out with 3 vials of health on the bottom. As you can see, they're dropping clocks, which there's a timer up on the left. You can lose by dying or by the time running out. So you want to keep grabbing those clocks. And in between waves, like I mentioned, you can level up. So I can choose to add more health on. I can choose, like, I don't have any of my unlocks that I had before in the main game. So if I want to unlock, I don't know, something, I can't think of anything to unlock because the unlocks aren't that substantial, but hopefully I won't screw up and I'll get through this wave and I can actually show you an unlock. But oh, I gotta get this guy. Also, like, all these noises are foreign to me because this is a great game for me that I listen to a lot of podcasts. So I need games like this or Spelunky. Okay, I can upgrade. I need games like this or Spelunky where I can just listen or just play the game, turn off the music and the sound effects. This is a fantastic game for that. Anywho, so we're here. What is this? Purchase all weapons to unlock. Okay. So this is something that once you die and you restart, all this gets reset. So you don't get to, you don't take all this stuff into any, well, you might take it into other levels, but, you know, if you die, it's not like this is permanently unlocked. So how many, I got 67 coins. Releases Inferno bullets. I don't know what this actually does. I thought I already had Gatling gun. Lightning shot. Maybe I have to buy it here for it to unlock for me to even use it. I honestly haven't played enough of alright. I haven't played enough of this panic mode to really know. I've been playing just a ton of the arcade mode. And I just got a box of something. I guess that just means like, hey, here's a random item. I guess. Dang it. Things do get pretty hectic in this. In hard, the only thing they don't change just the, as far as I noticed, they don't change, what is that? Obviously I know a lot about this mode. In the hard mode, at least in the arcade, they don't change it to where it's just, like, oh, you only get hit once. It seems like it's way more hectic, but that could just be me not realizing the difference. The music's pretty good in this game. My only gripe, if I had to gripe about it, like when I first looked at this on Steam, I was like, this looks like some cheap, crappy game. It just like has that standard like, oh, it's an indie game. That kind of look, you know, that just like, oh, we can't get a better artist, so we'll just make it, you know, this style. That's what it felt like. Maybe that's not a very fair analysis of it, but that's what it looks like. I mean, this looks like it could just be like anything, like anyone could have done it. It doesn't have like super original art or anything like that, so it's a tiny gripe. I would have liked something a little bit more stylized, but other than that, this game, it's really solid. I've had some controller issues. I am using the PS4 with the input mapper drivers, that software, so I don't know if it's an issue. I haven't had a lot of issues with input mapper on other games, so I'm thinking it's an issue with this game and not an issue with input mapper. I could be wrong. I've had some issues with that where I'll like try to run to one direction and he like continues to run that direction. Again, I don't know if that's input mapper or not, but that is a bit frustrating. You can play with mouse and keyboard if that's your thing. I don't see why you would want to. Co-op. You know what? I don't know if co-op is just local or if it is online. That would be a really good thing to check out. The way it had listed in Steam, it looked like it was online as well. But like I said, I don't have anyone to play with, so that's not something I know. And this isn't traditionally a game that I would like. Like, Devin and I wouldn't want to play this co-op traditionally, just because, I don't know, it seems like it would be boring. when you're with someone else. But like when you're listening to a podcast like I do, or you're looking at other YouTube videos that you can just listen to it, you know, you want to put something on and just play something kind of mindless but challenging. This is a perfect game for that. Alright, so whatever. We'll do that. We'll do this last wave, and then I'll check out the co-op real quick. I am very curious. That's what that is. That's all this game is. I mean, for what you're paying, it's like I got it for $6.39 because it's on sale right now. It's like $7 or a little bit over that. Not more. It's not more than $8. It's not even $8. So, I think it's well worth the money. I think for what you're paying for it, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it seems like it might be for a very specific group of people, but I really have no complaints about it. Like I said, if I had to pick one, it would just be the art style. You can barely hear the music though, unless I have it turned down to what. Well, hear that dumb thing. It gets way more hectic than this. I'm sure this is like, this all looks pretty simple, and it is right now. But it does get way more hectic. You got kind of a taste from it in that first level I played, only because that's kind of the middle tier stuff. It's basically just double that in terms of difficulty, and that's where it gets at. And then try to imagine playing that on hard mode and not getting hit. So I think there's some replay value in it, in that sense. If you're the type of person that wants to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling because I don't know what I'm saying, and let's go back to the home. Let's check out the co-op crap real quick. See what happens there. The one thing I hate is like this. I hate this interface with a controller. Just it doesn't highlight stuff very well. All right. Panic co-op level 1, whatever. It must just be. This is just me. Wait, what is going on? Am I supposed to be controlling both people? I'm completely confused now. Is this how it's supposed to be? Are we sharing a life bar? What is going on? No, we have separate ones. This seems incredibly challenging. I want to say this isn't how it's supposed to be because I can move that blue one independently. But with this input mapper one, oh, this is cool. Like now I can just put them both here, get double the shots, move them both at the same time. This is pretty cool. This isn't how it's meant to be played, but unless everything is like double the shots, then I'm basically just back in the same spot. But if everything is not double the shots when you're in co-op mode, then it's great. I can kill stuff twice as fast, and that's awesome. Of course, if one dies, probably both fail, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't care. What just happened? I just turned off the sound or something. I turned off special effects. Sound effects, not special effects. No, I don't want to do that. Get me back. Anyway, that's neat. I'm just gonna die to see what happens. Get one of them to die. Separate. Oh, can I revive him? Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're both dead. Perfect ending, as it should be. This is the Bug Catcher. It's on Steam. I don't think it's on anything else. And I miss who the developer was, but it was right at the beginning of the video, so you will know who that is. Is there 2-player? The end.